Journeying with your child through friendships you worry about, listening, understanding, and sharing. Hey everyone, today I want to share something really close to my heart. Something so real that every parent has probably experienced. The worry about our kids' friendships. Especially when they hit those teenage years. Friendships at this age are huge. They're like an essential part of their world. But sometimes, when I see the relationships my child is in, I can't help but feel anxious. Even scared. Are their friends leading them astray? How do I protect them without pushing them away? I came across some advice from a parenting expert, and it really struck a chord with me. So today, I want to talk to you about it in my own words. With all the honest emotions I feel, like a friend walking alongside you on this parenting journey. First, let me highlight a few key points that really stuck with me. If I'm sure their friends are a bad influence, I won't dwell on it too much or attack those kids personally, because that might backfire. Instead, I'll help my child figure out what a good friendship looks like versus a toxic one. And most importantly, I need to set clear boundaries for them. What's okay and what's not, so they have a guide but still feel respected. Alright, let's dive deeper into each part now. Don't rush to judge your child's friendships. Guys, as parents, our number one instinct is to protect our kids. Right? But here's something I've realized. Sometimes I'm too quick to judge their friends without seeing the full picture. I see them hanging out with a group I don't like, and I immediately think, oh, these kids are definitely a bad influence. But then I stop and wonder, is that really true? Maybe their bad grades or careless attitude isn't because of their friends. Maybe it's something they're dealing with at school. Or they're just sticking up for their buddies. I remember one time my kid came home looking upset. And when I asked, they said, I don't want anyone talking bad about my friend. It hit me then. I hadn't really understood what was going on with them. So, before blaming their friends, I think we should slow down. Look at our kids closely. Understand their strengths and weaknesses. And then decide what's what. What do you think? Avoid criticizing or bad-mouthing their friends. Guys, I get it. It's tough when you see your kid with friends you're not comfortable with. It eats at you. But I've learned that if I keep criticizing or bad-mouthing their friends, like saying, that kid's trouble, stay away from them, it just makes things worse. At this age, friendships mean the world to them. They'll defend their friends in a heartbeat. And sometimes, I'm so focused on the negatives that I miss what's really going on in their heart. For example, maybe my kid eats lunch alone a lot and feels lonely. And then someone invites them to join, it's a big deal to them. Or maybe they hang with that group because it's where they feel accepted. Like they belong. If I just criticize, they'll think I don't get them. Or worse, that I'm attacking them too. And what happens? They cling even tighter to the friends I don't want them with. Instead, I've tried this. Being clear but gentle. Sticking to the facts. Like, I see that Ty is really nice to you. But I don't like that he and his friends vape a lot. I don't want you getting into that. And I know it's hard to say no when you're with them. See? It's honest. But it doesn't hurt them. Focus on inappropriate actions, not personal attacks. Guys, I think the key is separating actions from people. Our kids will make their own choices and own up to them eventually. So instead of attacking their friends or even them, I just point out what's not okay. Like, I don't like that you're staying out too late. Not that I hate your friend. At this age, they see their friends as their support. The ones who get them. If I go after their friends, they'll feel like I'm dismissing their feelings. I want them to hear me. So I've got to say it in a way that feels safe but still gets the point across. Get to know their friends. Hey everyone, instead of sitting around doubting their friends, I've found the best way is to meet them myself. I used to think one of my kids' friends was a bit wild. But when I invited them over, I was surprised. Turns out they're pretty decent, just different from what I expected. I try to make our home a place where my kid feels okay bringing friends over. If they're not into that, I don't push it. I just suggest their friends pick them up. And I chat with them a bit before they head out. It's a simple way to get a real sense of who they're with, without all the guesswork or worry. Connect with other parents. Guys, I've realized parenting isn't a solo gig. I started reaching out to the parents of my kids' friends, letting them know, hey, my kid can do this. But not that. They help keep an eye on things when my kid's at their place. Of course, my kid wasn't thrilled, kept saying, Mom, you're too strict. But I explained, I just want you safe. I'm here to guide you. Your friends can't do that the way I can. Over time, they got it, and I feel so much more at ease. Care and support them gently. Guys, one time I noticed my kid's friend wasn't treating them well, maybe even taking advantage of them. I didn't jump to banning them. I sat down and talked. I asked, what do you think makes a good friend? Have you ever felt sad about how they treat you? Those questions got them thinking about their friendships. What's healthy and what's not. At this age, they're dying to fit in, to feel like they belong. I encourage my kid to join school clubs, places where they can meet positive friends. And I keep praising them, building their confidence, so they know they're enough and don't need to lean on shaky relationships. Build a family connection. Hey everyone. No matter how great their friendships are, there'll be tough moments. I want our home to be their safe haven, where they know they're accepted no matter what. Once, my kid came home upset after a fight with a friend. I didn't pry, just hugged them and said, whatever happens, I'm here. When they trust that family's got their back, they're stronger to face whatever's out there. I think that's the best gift we can give them. Set clear expectations. Guys, I believe kids need clear boundaries. I don't want our home to feel like a rulebook. But they've got to know what's okay and what's not. Like, you can hang out, but be home by 10. No smoking or breaking the law. When I'm upfront like that, they're not left guessing, and I sleep better knowing they've got limits. What do you think of that approach? Share your thoughts and feelings with them. Guys, talking to teens isn't easy, is it? One time, I saw my kid shutting me out, so I opened up first. I said, when I was your age, I had a friend who wasn't great for me. It was tough, but I learned to pick better ones. Their eyes lit up. You went through that too? I even share my worries. I'm scared because I want you safe. But I know you're a good kid. When I say that, they feel respected, and slowly, they start talking. Sometimes I even point out the good in their friendships, so they know I'm not just focusing on the bad. Consider seeing a therapist. Hey everyone, if my kid's making reckless choices over and over, I think it's okay to get help from a therapist. It might be their friends, but it could also be something deeper, like anxiety, depression, or low self-esteem. I used to worry they'd get mad if I suggested it, but their mental health matters more. I keep nudging them to talk about their friends, their feelings. It's not easy, but when they open up, I can understand and support them better. Closing. Guys, parenting is a long road, full of challenges but so rewarding. Through everything I've shared today, I hope you find some comfort, some ideas to walk with your kids through their friendships. Listen to them, understand them, and be their rock. Thanks for hearing me out.